2 million to fill a full 10-car garage up, that's insanity. Especially when most of the cars are removed off the website. And most of them were the cheaper cars. Let's get into it. This is going to be hard. This would be so much easier if it was before they removed cars. And now you've just got... I mean, you got free cars. I'm not going to consider free cars because I feel like I'm cheating a bit. But like now you've hardly got anything. On Legendary Motorsports, I'm blowing quarter of the budget if I want a Turismo R. Anything I buy has to be considered very carefully. Just the second row of 4-doors starts with 500k. I'm telling you, when they remove cars off the website, they definitely did not have broke people in mind. Legendary Motorsports used to be a place where you could get cheap cars, and now look. Do you know what? I know I'm starting off crazy. 500k, that's quarter of the budget, hella. But the Turismo are so nice. I think it's a bargain. Not if you've got 2 million to spend, it's not a bargain, but I actually can't wait to customize this. There it is. There's my car in white. Oh, white looks really nice, but I'm not going to keep it white. And because they've added new modifications to this car, it makes it even more of a bargain. Right, I need to make sure now I don't misclick anything. Oh, you know what? Look, it even has forged carbon options, which is something like that is exclusive normally to HSW cars, but you don't need to HSW this car. Maybe it was supposed to be a HSW car. But do I want to spend 16k on a splitter? I think I'll go for the 4,000. It seems like such a budget option, but it's still carbon. The titanium tips look really nice with that exhaust cutout, but again, quite expensive. So with the updated modifications they did like 2 years ago, they also added liveries. As you can see, the liveries are more of a updated modern price. They go from 18 to 25k. So no thank you. Unless I have money at the end, which I can just then spill on this car, but I don't think so with the way I'm starting. Spoilers, you have old modifications and you have new modifications. But I know which spoiler I want to go for, and I'll go for the 21k option. Every 1,000 helps here. Yeah. This hurts. This all hurts. Look, even with spending 4k to go that much, that much lower, like, really, is it worth it? You know what? No, I'm not spending it. That's the first time I'm not doing that. And I think track wheels are out of the picture. I should have every single chrome option free. Chrome rims, they're free. You can unlock them when you do certain challenges in GTA. I'm not really cheating there. It's just like you have to do some work. It's like getting a discount price. I think I need free wheels at this point. Keeping the budget tight, I have to think about colors as well. There we are. I think that should be good enough. Of course, I didn't put any engine upgrades on. If I do that for 10 cars, it's like 1.2 million. So yeah, I really like this. I'm going to lower it now and show you guys it lowered too. A lot of detail for a first gen car. And I've lowered it. Look how nice it looks. 500k, still a budget, but I need to hurry up and start with the next car. I'm not going for handling or anything, but this still handles great as well. First car in, and yeah, it's like a gem in the garage right now, where I know I've gone over budget. So now for the price of 3 of these cars, I have to fill the whole garage. I don't know what to do. All the cars are expensive. I don't have access to just buy these off people in LS Car Meet. Yeah. When a Surfer costs 442k, you know you're in trouble. But one of the only kind of sports cars that are under 900k and are 4-door is the Kuruma. I think it is the only sports car that's 4-door and under 900k. Seriously, I know, but the Kuruma is still a great looking car, and I think it's underused. There's no updated version of it. The Kuruma is such nostalgia. I've not even pulled it out for a while. Another car that I can't wait to modify. Right, and the modifications shouldn't be expensive. I'm not going to pay 11k for carbon. It's a shame because it's something I really want to put engine upgrades on. I can't leave quad tips. I want to put engine upgrades on this thing, but again, too expensive. Too expensive. Liveries, we have a few. Can hardly see it. I need to change. Oh, wow. I really feel like going for... I want a livery on this car, but I don't want to pay 25k. And I would have went for this option. Free sounds better. So yeah, I'm going to go for free for now. Luckily, there's not a lot of modifications you can do with the Kuruma, so not a lot of expense. In terms of color, I am completely lost. I think we'll have to keep it frost white, and we need some better wheels with suspension and roll cage. Roll cage has to be there, 1100. That's not that much. Skirts as well. Yeah, we'll put the first option. Oh, 5,500. That hurt. But yeah, we're keeping the stock spoiler, putting the lower suspension, and you know, free wheels is free wheels. Why am I going to spend 35k? I think we'll go for Cosmo. And there we go. here we are. My vehicle's lowered and stanced. And yeah, I am regretting the livery a bit. I'm like, do I really need that Stance Andreas livery? But it's going to add a bit of difference in our garage. And damn, it does look nice. I do like the stance in this thing. I think the wheels I've chose are good. With the roll cage and the stance look, it's a bit confusing. But I mean, some track cars do have their car this low. So I think theirs is just a lot more stiffer than this. This is way too soft. The Kuruma's always been a car that I've enjoyed the handling of. That's 2 down now. I'd like to say we're on good terms with the budget, but really 1.35 million for the rest of the cars. I'm hoping we'll make it. Ooh, I think I found my next option, the Glendale. And trade price 150? Buy it now 200. It's not even worth working for that 50k, even though I'm on a budget. Let's order it in black and buy it now. And I've found an intruder. I can't just let an intruder drive past and not get it. An intruder, I have so many in my garage, and you guys know, if you watch my channel, that is dear to my heart. So I need to make sure I put insurance on this thing and add it to the garage. I was supposed to do the Glendale, but then I saw this car. But the modifications on this are quite simple. Just so I don't forget, make sure I get that full coverage. And full coverage was only 4k. What a bargain. This is basically like getting one free car. Look, 1k for the front bumper, 1k for the back bumper. And come on, I think the spoilers will be cheaper, 550. You know what? I'm going to keep it silver. And if I go for chrome-free wheels, this car is literally going to cost me nothing. Okay, not literally, but near to nothing. But I think we do deserve some street wheels, maybe some LM type wheels. Wheel color. Oh, I've got chameleon colors free as well. If I do go for white, I can put nearly any color wheel I want and it will still look nice. But I think I'm going to go for off-white pearl. It nearly looks white. It has a little tiny green pearl in it. Suspension, of course. And just look, it's a nice car. You have to have an intruder. It's like the casual icon in the game, or the pedestrian icon. Just wow. Look at this. I mean, I'm basically being amazed with all the builds right now, but this has to be number one, even though it's the cheapest. If I do another free cars video, this is definitely going to be in there. I think it already is in my last one, but you can't go wrong with intruder. Get one if you haven't got one. And I am happy I've got the intruder. Like, if I went to look for it later on, I know I won't find it. And I'm sorry to the Glendale. Didn't mean to make you wait there. The Glendale's like one of only few cars that you can Benny's and Arena War Workshop. I'll be surprised if this car's not in GTA 6. We're not going to go for the front bumper. I like the classic casual one. We're also not going to go for any exhaust because all of them, and I think we're just going to go for a single exit exhaust, even though really all the exhaust look a bit off. Actually, I'll go for the stock option. This car's going to be stock. And actually, the classic primary hood is so nice, but now I'm thinking, is it worth 5k? I bought it anyway. Wow, cream is such a cheap color. I'm going to go for cream, of course. Let's be smart about this. Do I keep the roof black or do I go for cream as well? Yeah, cream it is. $390. Bargain. I feel like this is too civilian spec if I just have luggage on the roof. But I think it will also add some flavor into the garage. And we're going to make this look like a Benny's lowrider, so we're going to slam it. To be fair, this slams so much that it near enough looks like the lowrider version, probably. And remember, you can use this trick as well, where you end up purchasing the second option, no matter how much it costs. Like even the retro steelies as well. Like even the rally throwbacks that cost 35k, I could just get for free if I just spam on stock wheels. Shall I make use of that? No, because this looks like such a nice gentleman car. It's not ready for the stance scene, so I'm going to put the suspension back up even though I paid so much, and get rid of these rally throwbacks. Oh, 30,500. But yeah, I'm going to make it look a lot more gentleman-y, and that's it. It literally looks like something out of story mode, like a family deleted scene or something where I've just came back on vacation. But yeah, that's this theme of this car. I don't want to keep them all the same. I know this car would probably lower really nicely. It would give that lowrider theme that I was going for. But let's be different. I'm not gonna lie, it's looking pretty nice. Like there's something of each genre. And now the search is just getting harder. I feel like there's not many cars left on the website that you could just do this with. I am running out of things to buy. Like, honestly, I'm running out of things. And I've been eyeballing this. I've been scrolling past it and then going back to it. It's on offer. It's 630k. It's a Windsor drop, and I love my Windsor drop. But this is going to be most of my money gone on the 5th car. But there's hardly any options now. This remove car thing has made my life hell. I've got 440k left for 5 more cars. That's less than 100k a car. There it is, my heavy burden. I've not even customized it yet, and my bank account's looking empty. I can't believe how happy and sad I am to customize the car. Right, first of all, suspension. It has to be an option. Wait, I don't remember this car having no modifications that, I mean, another reason to be happy and sad. But I do know one thing, that this has a roof color. It does have a roof color. So I can have the roof a nice, maybe red. Okay, maybe that's not too nice. But you see those white Rolls Royces sometimes with red roof. So you can do that. I prefer wine red. Again, we do not want to spend too much money. I think Galaxy Blue is a Rolls Royce type of color. And then we'll go for a different color for the centerpiece. I don't know, gray fits. We'll go for black steel. And then should we keep the roof gray as well? Or, yeah, I think that's okay. I might regret it later. But we need to change these wheels. I've always thought the concave racer, it just, I mean, it's sporty, but it's also premium at the same time. And if you put it at a bit of a lighter gray, it should look quite premium. I don't know, but I think we still got all those modifications done under 40k. Oh, I don't know why these wheels look so weird in that color. It's like they haven't rendered in. Oh, it's a bit trippy, that is. Look at that. That is so nice. When the wheels want to decide to fix themselves, it is not. I like this. Maybe a bit too low, or maybe I need to change the color. But I think you've got to love the Windsor drop. And the fact that I've even got it in this garage is silly. But I mean, depending on whenever I upload this video, you might still be able to get it for 600k. Probably not. We'll see how much money I've got at the end, and then I might change the color of it. There we go. 5 cars for more than 3/4 of the budget. So now I've got 20% of my budget left. Spend on 5 cars. I am stupid sometimes. So after that major dent in my wallet, I'm going to go and now look for a pedestrian vehicle. Oh, there are intruders still. Always the best bet. Just go on oncoming traffic in the middle and you'll see loads of cars. Ooh, the baller. I mean, I might have found a car yeah, I'm going to add the baller, actually. I'm sure you can add this to the garage. I'm going to be super cheap, and I'm going to drive it into my garage so I don't have to pay the tracker option. So, drive in. Ah, really? Because of cops? Okay. I'm spending $200 to remove the cops. Very inefficient. But yeah, now I've got a car that's I just need to put insurance on it this time. And funny enough, you can actually lower the border as well. Yes, an SUV. You can slam it. Okay, unfortunately, but luckily again, there's not many, well, there isn't any exclusive modifications to this thing. So it's suspension and paint again, so it won't be that long. Here's me looking at cheap reds. I think red is a good cheap red. You know what? It suits the modern type, like kind of Range Rover wheels you'd see. So 34,500, a killer, but I saved a lot with this car anyway. And I think we're going black. Yeah, that looks nice. Oh yeah, I can't forget to insure this thing. 11,250. Oh, wait, how did I spend 80k? I swear I was on 420k before this. Look how much this thing lowers. Look, already one drop is like, oh, and there's a second drop. That is crazy low. But look, this car is so worth it. It's technically not free because you have to put insurance on it, but wow. I think I'm going to drop it once next time. Now it looks like closer, I don't know, to like an SVR model or something. Honestly, now this is getting ridiculous. I can hardly find a car on my budget. And like the ones that I do find on the budget, it's obvious what I'm going to pick. Like obvious the sort by price and then the top vehicles in Legendary Motorsports or Southern San Andreas. It's become predictable. But the Shafter V12 should be in everyone's garage. I love these certain luxury vehicles that just come with a different palette of colors as well. But the Shafter V12, just because of that sound, yes, just because of the sound. And what, 116k? It's a bargain. I mean, I can't really afford it, but it is a bargain. There we are, the Shafter V12 still looking premium. Love the stock wheels. I might just keep those stock wheels. And it's another Merc. Let me turn the game sound all the way up for this one. Listen to this thing. You have to keep that in mind that this is only 116k. I love the color as well. I might just keep the color. Again, I want to keep. You want to keep this thing premium. That carbon splitter is not too bad, but I'm not going to put a splitter option just because I wouldn't have anyway. Like I wouldn't have. I'm not that cheap. Okay, maybe I am, but I'm not going to sacrifice a good modification. Oh, like the quad tips. I'd rather have the quad tips. Yeah, the most expensive exhaust option. And I think I like, even though I wanted to keep it a bit luxurious, vented hood makes it look like it's an AMG option. So I have gone for that too. Roof, carbon roof, it has to be done. Normally a BMW thing where the M cars would come stock with a carbon roof, but I'm doing it with this car too. I like the carbon skirts too. And it's like, it's not even keeping the profile of the side of the car that low. Yeah, I'm not going to put any spoiler on. And something with this car, it goes super low, where the back has a perfect fitment when you go to competition suspension as the stances, but the front is high. It's a strange stance with the Shafter V12. Let's put some tints on this, light tints. And it's funny, people that are not on current gen consoles will probably think, whoa, wait, hang on. Chrome looks completely different. Yeah, the Chrome you guys are used to, it probably looks like this. So that's the Chrome you guys are used to. But then when you put it on Fidelity, it looks like this. Like, crazy, I know. I just know people are going to say I'm boring if I keep this color. I liked it off the website. I think it looks nice. It looks premium. And it's a good choice. Like, I don't have to change it up. Even the wheels, I've not changed it up. That's it. I mean, come on. You can't say that does not look nice. I'm liking all the options today. All the cars look good. Look at the stance. I only lowered the front. The back is original, which means more grip, I guess. And let's hear that sound once more. And it's really fast as well. I put no engine upgrades on it. Funny enough, it looks like the same thing I left with. It still looks the same, like I've not modified it. I know, you can grill me in the comments. But what I need to focus on right now is getting 3 cars under 200k. Yeah. Okay, it's fair to say, I'm being too ridiculous here. I've got 197k, 3 cars to go. You got to realize, even if I pick a car off the street, I still have to pay the insurance and tracker, so it ends up costing a lot anyway. So I have the smart option of buying a Banshee, because look, the Rhapsody costs more than the Banshee. So I think going with the Banshee is a smart choice. Look, the Banshee does add a good prestige to the garage, so I'm happy with my choice. Okay, bumper options. Yeah, it's never been a choice I picked, the carbon fiber bumper, and I'm not going to pick it now. But the more bigger, obvious exhaust, the dual exhaust is cool, so I'm going for that. And I do think, actually, the stock hood is better than the vented hood. There's so many liveries, but again, so much money at the same time. Like, oh, free ones. This triggers me a bit how it looks like the M colors, so I'm not going to go for that. Because I can literally select this and then make the strip that other type of blue, and now from the back, it will look like M colors. Yeah, don't do that, even though I'm doing it right now. I really like the cream. It gives it a vintage look, but I've already got a cream car. I bought it anyway. Spoiler, I'm not going to go and get a HSW one. I'd like to get the high-level spoiler out of my budget. And the HSW options, of course, are like a minus 100% of my budget. I have to go lower. See, the issue is now, I want to keep the stock wheels, but I know people are going to, like, look, the stock wheels on the Banshee are nice and unique. So I think it should stay. But then that means I can't get a tire design, which I would have liked. Anyway, let's go lower this. Clearly, lowering your car makes it look nicer, because every time I've done it, every car just looks magnificent. And again, can't stress enough that people should leave their wheels or tires non-bulletproof. If I do say so myself, it's beautiful. Now I have 85k left. And the Rat Truck, again, is a car that people sleep on. It's really cool. It's got really good sound. Like, again, another one that's one of the best sounding cars. It's strange that you can get these cars for so cheap when you look at today's prices in GTA. Ooh, okay. Oh, I have 2 options here. Do I get the Oracle or do I get the Phoenix? Come on. Catch up before that Phoenix despawns. I do feel like I've mentioned the Phoenix a lot recently in videos, but it's still a really good choice and you can get it for free. And when you see the options on this thing, I don't know if you do, but I fall in love with it. And if you find the one with the outer spoiler on it, it does have a little Phoenix sign right there. And these cars sometimes spawn with the spoiler on. Front bumper, I'll go with the chin. I think standard exhaust is nice. Skirts. And even though the spoiler options are cool, no spoiler. See, the car can spawn as well with this spoiler. You can pick the Phoenix off the street with this spoiler. But sometimes people prefer it just to have Phoenix written on it. But because of the build I'm going with, I'd rather have the actual spoiler. And now to lower it again, 400. Actually, I don't think I need to lower it. Again, it's a minuscule, the lowering. 4,400, don't need to do that. Need to save money for the Rat Truck. I say that, but then I have the Mamba wheels on my other Phoenix, and I think that looks really cool. So, oh, 7,500 left? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, wait. I've not even insured this thing. No. I don't have any money to... I've got 3k left. I don't even want to change the color now. Oops. Right, I'll have to just quit there, get the Rat Truck and see what I could do with the Rat Truck. Ah, look, there's the Phoenix. I'm not going to lie, the Phoenix looks a bit too slammed. The wheels are so tucked in. I'm not going to lie, I'm more focusing on how I'm going to spend 3k on the Rat Truck and make that look presentable. I mean, either way, I could still enjoy the sound of the Rat Truck. Listen to this thing. Come on, this thing is like 37.5k, nothing, and it gives you this sound. Brakes are bad, but It gives you a good sound. No, I can't even buy the suspect. And I crashed as well, so that took a bit of money away. Really? I mean, I can put the crew color on, which is free. How do I remove the pearl? How much will it cost to remove it? 2,500. Well, it looks like I'm limited with options here. Look, there's so many options I could have went with, but I just can't now. I think we'll just keep it too. So I'll spend most of the money on the suspension and then wheels, and that's it. I think it's the only thing I can do. And to be honest, if I didn't even start with that small amount over 2 million, I wouldn't even be able to do this either. I could only really get 3 wheels. I mean, I think it still looks nice, but I can't customize it the way I wanted to because of my budget. And it's like a moment of silence for those people who have this struggle in GTA normally. They can't even finish their build because they don't have enough money. Okay, there we are. What do you think of the build? I think we have to say, like, I mean, with the first 2 options, this garage looks like it's over 2 million. Is there anyone, I don't know, doubting that? I think it's remarkable what you can actually do on a squeeze. Of course, they all don't have engine modifications. That can be looked at a date later than this that you could actually save up for. But yeah, like a big struggle was the remove cars off the website. If you would like to still buy remove cars off people in our Discord, you can do with the first link in the description. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't liked it or subscribed to me, please do. Thank you so much.